Right. Good morning, people. We are, again, it's Monday, so we're going to be doing a bit of quoting. Oh, boring quoting. But there is one job that I do really want to get booked in, and that is a unvented cylinder. I do not know whether it's direct or indirect, so I don't know. We've got to go quote it up, but I really want to get it booked in because I haven't done a cylinder swap in forever. And I like those sorts of jobs because you're sort of in one space really, apart from going up in the loft and capping off the tank. You're in the airing cupboard, you can get your benders out, you can get your pipe work out. I like doing a bit of pipe work. It's one of them jobs where I immensely enjoy it and you get a lot of job satisfaction. Ripping it all out, starting all over again, putting it all in new. So that one, hopefully, we're going to figure out how we're going to do that. Let's get straight into the video. So, first off, I'm going out to do another quote. Whoa. Going over to a place called Broadwell, which is bloody miles away. Now, they want to put an inline filter. They want to get rid of the chlorine, want to make it better drinking water for his mum. But getting something in line isn't very easy, actually, to be honest with you, without spending loads of money. You're better to just replace a kitchen tap with a filtered kitchen tap. Now, maybe something like a reverse osmosis one, or something like that, if you want to go sort of higher end. But one of the other jobs he wants me to have a look at there is the kitchen tap is dripping or leaking. Well, to me that sounds like the perfect opportunity just to take it out and put a filter tap in, and also look at a shower. Don't know what's wrong with the shower, it's a bit vague on that. Hey ho, here we go, let's get straight to it. It's not looking great, is it? But how are you going to get to it? Luckily, I think there's a gap just behind here. Let's have a look. Okay. There is a gap. And we can get to it. Right. That's lucky. Okay, let me squeeze out there. Oh, I've been a plumber. Right. Completely swap that out. Well, that's one of them jobs where it's going to be expensive in the end, isn't it, really? New kitchen tap, clearly. I'm not even going to attempt. Why would you wouldn't even try and fix that utility tap. So that's just going to be a new kitchen tap. And then the other one on the kitchen, the main kitchen sink with the countertop water filter, which is as old as, probably older than me. I can't imagine that's actually filtering water still. No way is that still actually filtering clean water. Yeah, we're just gonna put one with a water filter built into the tap, and then the shower, which I just took a photo of. It's just a hands grower. It's got a bath filler and it goes off to the shower as well. So it's just a control switch basically. I can get one of those through National Shower Spares. I don't know how much it's going to be, but it'll be just replacing a cartridge or replacing a valve. So I better call up the son and just okay the price of him. But first off, I need to go get some prices for everything. So I'm going to go do that now. I'm going to go straight back to the merchant, have a look through the catalogues, get some prices, call him up and get him to okay it. Right, I've been in, I've found a water filter tap from Bristan, plus a cheap tap to fit in the utility room. So leave a comment below with how much you think it is just for the taps, not including labour, And I'll tell you what, labour is going to be, I don't know, 100 quid. 100 quid to fit 2 taps. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's pretty more than reasonable. The shower valve, I will sort that out tonight. That's going to be just a separate job because it's not a priority. It's not a priority. The kitchen and utility tap is the priority. Oh, guys, stop beating it. Right, I want to go quote up this unvented cylinder. Oh, that is perfect. So, bathroom there. About here is where the airing cupboard is. This is a lovely little bit to put a discharge pipe. So, let's go in and have a look. Storage heaters everywhere. Here's the airing cupboard. Tiny little cylinder there. Direct. Obviously, there's no heating. So, pipe work. What we're going to do is, there you go, there's the hot coming off. We'll go up in the loft, find where it vents, cap that off. We'll redo this bit of pipe work here, make it look all pucker. We'll get Tom, the electrician, in to probably extend this, as it will probably want. It depends where it ends up. And then we've got to find a cold main to come down. Well, there is the cold at the minute. So what we'll do is we will convert that to mains somewhere up in the loft and then drop that down new and come in. Combination valve there. Discharge out. Lovely jubbly. Look at the bathroom. His bath does not get used. So all it is for is brushing your teeth, washing up, because it's an electric shower. We said about dropping down some feeds, but it's not necessary. So there we go. Perfect little job, that. Honestly, I wouldn't blame them if they were sick of the sight of me at the Merchants, but we do spend some money there. I'm going to go get that ordered now, because she's already said, can I give you a deposit? Can I pay for the cylinder? I was like, yep, I'll go around and I'll sort it out right now. I like those little jobs. Bit of pipe work, nice and easy. Sparse sort of price, so it's easy to set up. It makes sense putting the cylinder in, as far as if she ever did want to put a shower in, she could. And the small, anything smaller would be like an under counter water heater, maybe like a little Ariston under counter heater or something. But that's not going to do every tap. It's not going to do the bath, shower, basin, kitchen sink. It just needs a little bit of stored water there as well, for if, you know, that ever become a thing in the future that she did want to add. So, nice little job there. Just been in, all paid for, cylinders paid for, the taps are paid for. Shut up, car, honestly. So again, this is the second Monday in a row where I've paid over £1,200 out for materials. But this week, I've just said to the customers, look, I need the money for the materials up front, which is more than fair. Fine to do. Last week, it was just lots of little bits. Right, tap's not in yet from Bristan. So we can't do that. The leaky thingy one is, like I say, is 1 o'clock. So for now, I'm going to go back home and I'm going to start probably uploading this and editing it just to do something productive with my time. So I'll see you immediately, but for me it'll be in a bit. Ta-ra. Right, cup of tea. I still haven't had a call about the tap. I don't know, it might not come in today. It probably won't, but 1 o'clock we'll go out and do that, the leaky leak on whatever it is. Right, we got no tap to fit. It has not arrived. It should be arriving tomorrow. There's also that Thomas Dudley push button. I am doing it. That has not arrived either. I was going to whip by and sort that out for them, because for some reason they said to the council, oh no, we don't want you to do it, we want Professor Plum to do it. Why? I don't know. But now they're without a toilet. They've been without a toilet for what, 5 days? Because that's stubborn. And it's still not in, which I feel really bad about, but if it is what it is, you just got to wait for stuff to turn up, ain't you, sometimes? Right, so there's a lot of waiting for materials to arrive now. But at least it means you got jobs ahead of you. Anyway, we're here now. We're going to sort out this leak. So let's go and do what we need to do. Okay.
We may need to wait a while, as I say, for it to start dripping through. It can take a while. We think possibly the feed on the toilet, because it's very clear.
Yeah.
So we don't even think it's the waste, and we think there must be a feed, because the toilet is basically just through. But there is something there that needs sorting out. I think that's possibly just a solder that needs redoing. What do you think different?
Could be. It could be the tap connector on the top, possibly. I don't know. Right. Cut the olive off, which obviously over tightened. That is just not coming off, so we're going to have to unsweat it, which will make sure that that joint's good as well then. All of the tiles are loose. Everywhere. Fucking hell, I don't know who done this. Let's try and unsweat this. Which is easier said than done. There we go, right. We can see why that was almost impossible. I still can't get it off. I've tried with a pair of grips, but stops it being able to even move to tighten it. Right, solder up a new bit. So look, any drips, any leaks. Okay. There we go. Just waiting for it to drip. Right. That's pretty steady, it's pretty continuous.
It is, I know. Like I say, it'll get to the point where there's about an inch in there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flush cone or the waste pipe on the back of the toilet then. I'm having a panic attack. I haven't had one for fucking years. I felt it coming on and I was like, right, okay, we'll just try to find an excuse to leave. I was like, yeah, just speak to your insurance company first before we do anything. And then it's 1,000,001 questions and I'm just freaking out. She must have thought I was a right weirdo. Just sort of like quickly got grabbing my tools and leaving. Sort the bill out later. I just don't want to. Honestly, I think I'm going white. Like, my legs have gone numb. I don't know what to do with my hands. Getting a headache. I know I can't drive. I've literally just gone around the corner. I'm on the edge of one. I'm not actually like having a panic attack. I'm just like on the edge of one. This fucking sucks. I've had these for years, but I've not had one in about 2 years, so it's fucking hell. Sucks. Do you know what? The only time that I ever found relief about this was when I was actually at my first plumbing college doing my level 2, and I found a pamphlet that talked about what it was, like describing what a panic attack is and the symptoms. And I was like, fuck, that's what it is. And it gave me a lot of relief actually to know what it was. I feel alright now. I don't know what it was. What's triggered that off? What's set that off? I think I just had too many calls today and too much stuff going on, and what I need to do right now is I need to write down everything that I have not wrote down, the things that I need to do, so that I've got my everything in order and I know where, and sort of unscramble, get organised. Just right, where are we today? Right, okay, I feel better. There's one person I just need to call and tell them when the part's going to arrive. Figured it out. There was a few things that I put in my notes in my phone from over the weekend of stuff to book in. So, put those in the diary now. None of them were for today. So, I've booked them in for tomorrow and Wednesday. I've written those in. I know where I'm at. I just got too stressed out about work. Be calm now. I just needed to like organise my diary and stuff. I've got too many things that I'm going out to, and then I'm going, right, when the materials are in, then I can book it in. But then you don't want to lose track of, you know, the merchant not telling you, oh, that thing that you order's been sat on the shelf for like 3 weeks. Well, that's lost. So, right, I just need to, and this is why I physically write things down. If I was to have left this diary at home, I'm just screwed. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. So I don't know what I'm stressing about. Right, we're all good. I feel good now. Let's drive. Alright, let's go home. Litland's got swim practice tonight, so I'm going to go watch him do that. That'll be nice. So, right. Woo! I feel good. Na 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 na. I'll put some music on. That always makes me feel way better. In fact, let me find the little Bluetooth thing. I'll stick that on in a sec, and then we'll play some music. Right, I just got home. I've been and seen Litland doing his swimming lessons, and that's cheered me up. Right, I've left that footage in. I could have easily just taken it out, but actually I think, do you know what, if I'd have seen someone else like going through it, then it would have helped me. So I'm just going to leave that in there. Me having a panic attack. And this is the other thing as well, this is the big misconception. I am not depressed at all. Right? I'm a very, very happy person. I'm a very laid back and relaxed person. It's just, I don't know why, but if things don't go as planned, I tend to like, it sets me off a bit. And if things get overwhelming, if things get too much, it just sets me off. And it weren't a full-blown panic attack. A full-blown panic attack, trust me, is not nice. Yeah, I would have been curled up in a ball. I get tunnel vision. I'm in a very, very bad way. But that was like leading into one, which I controlled. I was talking, and it kind of, me just talking to a camera actually helped, because I just sort of like rationalised it. And you need to get your mind into what has caused this. For me, it was, right, there's obviously things I haven't put in the diary. There's things that are disorganised. I need to get organised. As soon as I just sat down and as soon as I started doing it, I felt so much better. So, yeah. And then by the time I just drove back, I put some music on, put some stuff that I know the words to, that I'm having a good sing-along in the car, and it just completely cleared it, and I feel so much better. So, there are definitely ways of taking it down a notch when you feel like you're getting that anxiety, but actually I just wanted to leave it in because it's something that I think people might not be aware of, and there's also people that go through it, and they go through it at different times in their life. When things change, things get on top of them, or it could be anything, any reason. But for me, you know, it's not depression, it's anxiety. I'm anxious about something, you know. I feel like something's brewing, something's about to go wrong if I don't do something. So, yeah. There you go. Anyway, what was I going to say? See you tomorrow.